Welcome to a channel first. In today's video, post X-Plane 12 release, I'll be giving you some of the biggest stories from X-Plane 12. If you care about Microsoft Flight Sim more, don't you worry, Microsoft Flight Sim will stay the main simulator on my channel. But I have been using X-Plane 12, making it a bit better with add-ons, and I'm certainly going to keep all of you guys that do like the simulator up to date with it, because I find it's pretty good. The simulator definitely has a lot of potential. In today's video, we're talking about 5 aircraft, some payware, some freeware, some released, some coming soon. So without further delay, let's get right into it. Okay, so let me clear some things up about X-Plane 12. You might have seen my review. Some people thought it was negative, some people thought it was a bit too soft. So, in my opinion, that means it's a pretty balanced review. X-Plane 12 is still in public early access. Some things need to be polished off, some things need to be added, some things are really good, especially the lighting model, to be fair. If you're used to the beautiful graphics on Microsoft Flight Sim, it might feel like a bit of a downgrade, but if you're really into your flight model, we all know X-Plane wins there. I think that's enough said. Give it a bit of time and X-Plane 12 will be a really good simulator in almost every regard. At the moment, to get a really good experience, you will need to bulk it up with loads of add-ons, such as me making my orthos all of this afternoon, and trust me, it makes a massive difference. Really looks good, look at it here. Anyway, you didn't come from a lecture from me, you came for the news, so let's get right into it. X-Craft have released a trailer on YouTube. I say trailer, but it's actually a full demo flight of their E195 from their E-Jets family in X-Plane 12. Now this is a 46-minute long video, and I'll confess I haven't watched all of it, but I do remember the X-Craft, E-Jets, the Embraer 175 and Embraer 195, and if I recall, they're not necessarily the best, but they're certainly a pretty good model. In some ways, they're pretty bad. I believe the FMS was subject to some controversy, and in other ways, they're pretty good fun. I've never tried it myself, so leave your thoughts down below. It's nice to see it in X-Plane 12. At the moment, there's no ETA, so we don't know when it's coming. It will be available for both X-Plane 11 and X-Plane 12, so I guess it's an update for X-Plane 11. Because I think it was already on there, but don't hold me to it. I haven't really stayed in touch with X-Plane news for a while, so I'm still new to it, still learning. It will have an authentic FMS, which I guess gets rid of the possible controversy there, and previous customers of X-Craft's E175 and E195 version 2.5 will need to buy it again, but will get a discount. So I guess that means a previous version was released on X-Plane 11, but you will need to pay to upgrade, or not, although not pay as much. Hopefully it'll be a nice upgrade for those that were used to it on X-Plane 11, where it clearly had mixed reviews. Hopefully it'll be better on X-Plane 12. Moving swiftly over to Aerobasque, they've announced an upcoming release of the Viper Jet. Now this aircraft has been out on X-Plane for a while. It was originally released in 2015 on the awesome X-Plane 10, which I used to play on the equivalent on my phone all the time. Now of course all the necessary updates will come along or brought along with X-Plane 12. Basically it will just look a lot better. This is from the xplane.org forums, which is the best place to go for all of your X-Plane news. Everything has been redesigned for X-Plane 12 in this case, and to be fair, it looks absolutely awesome, really beautiful. It's an aircraft I'm not really familiar with in real life, but it will be fantastic to see, really putting X-Plane's flight model to the test. It will be payware, but no price has been confirmed or release date just yet. Now moving over to a bit of freeware in early development. Dinarica Simulations are working on a freeware A220 300. Now you might be familiar with this if you kept up with X-Plane 11 news. This project I should say, is now coming to X-Plane 12, and we do get some slight renders of the product in X-Plane 12. Now some of the photos I would imagine are just renders in a development software, others may indeed be in X-Plane 11, but what I'm keeping you up to date with today is a photo of the A220 in X-Plane 12. Now evidently it still needs a bit of work, but it's nice to see a bit of freeware of this manner coming into X-Plane 12. It does take me back to early days Microsoft Flight Sim news, sort of feels a bit like Groundhog Day for me. Let's hope this project works. You can join their Discord in the description. Now moving over to 2 payware aircraft that have been released, and you can actually pick them up right now for X-Plane 12. We've got the SA315B Llama. Now this is a light multi-role helicopter developed by the French aviation manufacturer Sud Aviation, which is now Airbus Helicopters. It was made for the Indian Air Force, almost just designed especially for that. It is incredibly light, incredibly versatile, and certainly fit for military usage, although to be fair, I wouldn't want to be in it and be shot at. It doesn't look too sturdy, but who knows, it might be. Some really good features there. The video shows it off in an immaculate manner. You're really getting a good look at X-Plane 12's fantastic puddles. They've really done a better job there than any simulator I've seen. It looks really realistic. You can pick this up for $32 95 cents, which is what, about 28 or 27 UK pounds, or about 30 euros. Helicopters, of course, are awesome in X-Plane 12, a really good flight model there, so if you're into helis, you might want to check this one out. Moving over to a bush aircraft for X-Plane 12. This aircraft has gone through its entire development cycle alongside X-Plane 12s, so basically it's been made from the ground up for X-Plane 12. Now this has also been approved by the original aircraft manufacturer, although to be fair it hasn't been endorsed by them, but they have approved it. That means real life information has been brought over into development, making this aircraft as realistic as possible. The cockpit looks awesome, and it even has floats, meaning you can land it on water. A very versatile little bush plane by V Skylabs. You can pick this up once again for $32 95 cents. So a bit more on the pricey side for a bush aircraft if you're used to Microsoft Flight Sim products, but it does look highly realistic, so do check it out. So as you can see from this video, there's plenty of choice regarding X-Plane, and I think that's the approach we should take to simulation as a whole. Whether you like Microsoft Flight Sim or you like X-Plane 12, the choice is there. So don't start a war in the comments, because that seems to happen all the time. They're both awesome simulators. I personally prefer Microsoft Flight Sim, but they all have their uses. So if that's one takeaway to take away from this video, please take away that one. I'll stop saying takeaway now. There we have it, guys. Your first X-Plane 12 news video. I hope you've enjoyed. A very new type of video for me, although similar format, so leave your thoughts down below. I'll be sure to keep you up to date with all X-Plane 12 news, but Microsoft Flight Sim will remain my priority, so expect some videos on that tomorrow and within the next few days. Of course, I did take a few days off for the very sad passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, but I'm back to making videos now. I'll see you around, guys. Bye-bye.